Hello, everyone. Sorry I cannot be with you today, but this is an introduction to the Bridges activity that we are going to do this week. It's an extension of our Forces unit, and hopefully you will not only have fun, but you will also learn more about forces. And so I'm going to incorporate a couple of different materials together. If you open this handout on Canvas, this is the first page, and then the first thing that we're going to do is look at types of bridges. And before we get started, I will tell you that you must upload what you have done today by the end of class. There are no excuses for not uploading it, and if you don't upload it, you don't get credit. It doesn't matter what your excuse is. So for this activity, you will be researching bridge types. And there's a link here to the PBS site Building Big Bridges, and I'm pretty sure it takes you to this page that I have on the right side. And you are going to click on Bridge Basics, which is right up here. And when you do that, it will open up to this site. And they have a couple of different bridges: Beam Bridge with links to beam bridges, Truss Bridge with links to truss bridges, Arch Bridge, and suspension bridges. So you are going to complete the tables that I have on the handout for like what the definition of the bridges, advantages and disadvantages, examples of them, and also forces. Forces over here, you're going to do arrows, and over here, you're going to do written description of the forces. The other thing is that they ask for examples. There are, if you go back to the page, there are all different examples here that you can click through those and put them here on your examples. So you are going to do beam bridge, truss bridge, arch bridge, suspension bridge, and then if you want to be a superhero, you can do the cable stayed bridge. Once you're done with that, you are going to complete a challenge. So there's a challenge, link to the challenge. It's also on the bottom of this page, Bridge Challenge. And then once you're finished with that, you are going to test your knowledge by responding to these questions. So which bridge would be best for those? Then, if you finish that, which I'm pretty confident you'll get all the way through that, the next activity is how are spaghetti bridges built? The parameters is that you're going to construct a bridge out of spaghetti and glue. There are only two types of glue you can use: hot glue or a water-based glue. So you cannot use the high-tech super glue, cyanoacrylates, or epoxies. Only hot glue. Water-based glue would be like Elmer's glue or Gorilla Glue, the standard like Gorilla Glue. All the construction must be done in room 4221, so you cannot do this at home. You have to do it at school. And I have hot glue. If you want water-based glue, you're going to have to provide that yourselves. Hopefully you can also provide spaghetti. I do have some spaghetti, but if you cannot fund your own spaghetti, then just shoot me an email and I'll see what I can do. An important thing about the rules, I'm gonna get rid of that. Important thing about the rules is that you may not laminate the spaghetti with glue. So that means run glue along the entire length of the pasta. The glue may only be used at the joints. Now I've got two videos here of someone using glue only at the joints. Don't be intimidated. This guy is a master spaghetti bridge builder. I know this is the first time you guys are doing it, so I do not expect this level of quality, but he shows you how to build bridges with glue only at the joints. High school student videos, again, this is like a super high-tech thing, but just to give you an idea of what high school students can do with it, here's a video of a bunch of projects that this one teacher uses. One thing I want you to notice is that each of the bridges has a block with a hook that goes down through the center of the bridge. And that's how we're going to be used to test the strength of your bridge, is the hook will go down through the center. I'll hook a bucket onto the hook, and then we'll start adding weights. Now, really, everyone is successful at this, so don't think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do it. You will. One of the builders makes a presentation on how he does his construction process. This is more elaborate than you use to create it, but it just gives you some ideas of how you can put it together so it stays flat. Here are the design specifications. You can read through that, scoring, etc., event day. So what you should do is make sure that you finish all of this first part. And then if you have time, look through these videos, and then you should start talking with your partner. I think I'm gonna allow you to work in partners. I haven't decided how I'm gonna figure out the partners yet. If you wanna work with partners, only one other person or by yourself, both of those will work. Haven't made that 100% yet. So on your own, think about what type of bridge you might want to build. The bridge must span a distance of 40 centimeters between the two tables. I think my handout says 50, but your bridge has to be longer than the 40 centimeters or it's gonna fall through the gap. So you need to be aware of that. And also I'll give you a big piece of paper for kind of planning and designing your bridge as shown in the video. Your bridge can't exceed 300 grams. As I said, I have hot glue. I have some pasta, but not a ton of it. If you want to attach a hook assembly in your bridge while you're building it, then I can give you a sample assembly for a small deposit, and you don't have to give it back to me each day. But you do have to give it to me at the end of the project on Friday. And also the deck should be able to accommodate a small Hot Wheels type car that can drive safely across the bridge. So that's it. Just do your best to work the whole time today. The sub will take note of people who don't work today, and there will be some kind of point deduction for that. And do your best. I'll see you tomorrow.